So I'm going to redo my hair a little bit because it's quarantine and I'm bored. But I'm probably going to just take out these little things and some of this string and then just trim it and tighten it because the roots are looking pretty bad. So this is just yarn that I've braided into my hair. I've actually done this one. I usually don't leave them in this long, but this one's been in for about 3 years. So it's kind of worked its way underneath my hair. So it's gonna be a little hard to disentangle. I've washed my hair. You can't really tell, but now it's wet. I don't know if you can really see. No, it looks basically dry, but it feels different. It lays heavier now since it's all wet. But my hair soaks up water like a sponge, so you won't be able to really see. But this helps because I'm going to cut it this way. I'm just going to put all my hair in front so that I can see. You can see I could have already kind of cut my hair, but I didn't like the first cut the way I did it. So I'm re-showing how to do it. It's just mainly just to get the method of it and how I've pulled it all forward so that the front is shorter and you get that layered effect you want when you flip your hair back over. So that's the main point, is just showing that and demonstrating that. You just kind of cut it all off in the front so it's even, and then you just flip it back and see the results. So I was really happy with the length in the front, but I still wanted the back to be a little bit shorter. And I still want to keep that layered look throughout my hair. So this is why I now take the front, as you can see, and separated it from the back. The front is where I'm happy with the length and I want to keep that all the same. And then I separate it from the back, which is what I want to change and make a little bit shorter. And I kind of want to look more like a bob or just really like cutesy and flippy. So that's what I'm kind of going for, because my hair kind of gets really long. Then it starts feeling kind of drab and like a mop to me. So I'd like to try to change it up by cutting it and trimming it just every few years. It's not high maintenance. So I'm really trying to make sure that I get a good length on my back, because I feel like it's easy to cut too short. So I'm going very slowly and gradually just to make sure it's not too short, but it's still as short as I want it to be. So this is why you see me like looking so hard and trying to make sure that it's the right length, because I do want it pretty short, but at the same time I don't want to cut too short and be unhappy with the finished result. So this is the finished result. This is how my hair is going to look. I'm pretty happy with the length. I might want it shorter later, but I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to go ahead and twist out my roots now. So I'm going to go ahead and go to that. So this is how I twist down my hair. I usually just isolate the root and then just do a palm twist. It's pretty simple, goes pretty fast. I'm just speeding it up because I know you don't want to look at me slowly twist my hair in real time. It takes quite a while. I would say I can usually do it in about an hour if I'm going fast. It usually goes faster if I do braids instead of what I end up with is Bantu knots, which is where you twist it like this, how it's showing, and then you just wrap it around itself, super tight. Not too tight though, because when it dries, it does get really painful. Okay, so I twisted down my hair. This, I know, looks crazy. I usually just do braids, but I decided to do something a little different today because I want it more wavy instead of crinkly. But luckily it's quarantine, so I won't want to go outside like this. Okay, so my hair's been in this style for a day, so it's all dry now. You can really feel it when you squeeze the little buns. They're all dry inside, so it's ready to take out. So I'm just going to actually probably start with the back and just take it off, unfurl. So as you see, it doesn't really do a lot, but it just gives it a little bit of kind of a little wave. So because I didn't want it to be really bushy, but it still has a little bit of shape to it. Yeah, I didn't want to take these out while they were still wet, so I slept on them. Oh, this one's still actually a little moist inside. And it's been a full 24 hours. My hair takes forever to dry, especially when it's bunned or knotted. If it's out, then it usually only takes about half a day. But when it's in a bun or anything, it takes, yeah, it could take 24 hours. It could take up to 2 days. Just horrible. My old job, I had always had my hair in a bun. So even when I did it and it was wet, I still had to go to work with a bun, and it would take like 2 days to dry. Huh, maybe I should just leave that one. Just kidding. There it goes. And there you go. Oh, forgot one back here. Okay, this is the last one for sure. And there you go. So this is the final product. You just kind of fluff your hair up, make sure all the rubber bands are out. Just make sure everything is exactly how you like it. I might cut it a little bit shorter. Tell me what you guys think. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the results.